Hey there, friends. It's Mrs. Schoonerman back to do some writing with you today. So yesterday we continued to talk about a type of writing where we write about our opinions or how we think or we feel about something, what our personal opinion is, what we think. And yesterday we made a writing piece about whether we would prefer to explore the moon or to explore the ocean. So today we are going to continue writing about our personal opinions, but about a different topic. Let's talk about what is an opinion. Remember, an opinion is something that you think or you feel. It's personal. It's your opinion. There's no right or wrong. It's up to you. Our learning targets for today: I can use opinion words. So opinion words are things like I think, or my favorite, or I believe, or I like, or I do not like, or I feel. So those would be the words that we use to start our sentence. When we're about to state our opinion, when we're going to say our opinion, what we think or we feel, we use words like these: I think, or my favorite, I believe, I like, I do not like, or I feel. Those are a few. So that's what we want to use in our writing, opinion words. Our second target is I can support my opinion. Support, that just means to help. It means to help explain, why do you feel that way? Why do you think that? And the big word that we use when we want to support our opinion is the word because. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Because B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Because B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Because I like watermelon because it is sweet and juicy. It supports my opinion. It supports why I think that. So we use the word because. So when we're making our writing piece, we want to make sure that we say what our opinion is and why. So why? So today, we're going to talk about, what is our opinion? Do we think a spider is scarier, or is a bee scarier? So which bug is scariest? That's what our writing will be about. Do you think, in your opinion, is a spider scarier, or is a bee scarier? Remember, when we are talking about opinions, there's no right or wrong answer. It has to do with what we think. So I'm going to show you a couple of pictures of some bees and some spiders up close. So here you can see there are some pictures of spiders super duper close up. Look at their head. They've got some hair that you can see on them. Spiders, they have 8 legs. If you count spiders' legs, there's 8 of them. And then a lot of times, spiders, who would have known this, but they've got a lot of eyes. Look at this spider, has 4 eyes. Oh my goodness. And then over here, here's some close-up pictures of some bees. And you might not be scared of either one of these bugs. And maybe you're scared of both of these bugs, and that's okay too. But today I want us to think about which one we are more scared of. That's what we want to talk about, and why. Why? So it is time for me to show you how we are going to create our writing piece. So I'll model all of the steps, and then at the end of the video, it'll be your turn to make your own writing piece about which bug is scarier, a spider or a bee. For opinion words anchor chart. So what are some ways that we can state our opinion? The last few days, I was saying I think about my opinion. Today, I want to start my sentence with I feel. That's what I want to start my sentence with, to talk about my opinion on which creature I think is scarier. So let's look over at my whiteboard here. As good writers, what we want to do first is we always want to start by writing our name on our paper. And today, if you're watching this on Wednesday, April 22nd, that would be what today's date is. So we would write today's date as well on our paper. April is the 4th month. So the way that we write April is we write the number 4 slash, if it's the 22nd today, so we're going to write 22, a 2 and a 2 right next to each other, slash, and it's the year 2020. So we write 20. All right. So the first thing I need to do is I need to think about my picture. I need to think about my picture. And my picture needs to be, I have to draw a picture of which creature I thought was scarier. This one's easy for me. I feel, in my opinion, I feel that spiders are scarier. So I need to draw a picture of a spider. So that's what I'm going to start with. So a spider has a head and the body. And when I showed you the pictures earlier, remember how many legs spiders have? They have 8 legs, right? So 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I done? Nope. I need 4 more. 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to make sure my picture is high quality work. So I want to make sure the details are all there. If I had only 6 legs, it wouldn't be a spider. So I need to make sure it has 8 legs. Now I also said that spiders, I could add some eyes. And in the pictures that we saw, there were some spiders with 4 eyes. So I'm going to draw a spider with 4 eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know that they have these little jaws. And I'm going to make a little spider web coming off of him. And maybe I'll draw his little spider web over here. Because that's something else I think that is scary about spiders, is the spider webs. If you've ever I've walked into a spider web before and was like, ah, oh no. So here's my spider web. I didn't like the feeling of walking into a spider web at all. So here's my spider and my spider web. I drew my picture. Now, as a good writer, remember, we need to think about all the things that good writers do using our good writing checklist, our good writer's checklist. So I start sentences with a capital letter. I am going to make sure that I leave spaces between my words. I'm going to make sure that my picture matches my sentence. But the next step is to think about what I want to say. How am I going to state my opinion? How am I going to tell you what I think or what I feel with my words? So I said today that my opinion words I was going to use was I feel. So I'm going to start with I feel. And I'm going to start with a capital I, because it's at the beginning of my sentence. I feel. And that word was on that anchor chart I showed you. So I don't need to waste any time sounding it out. If you want, after this video is done, go back and rewind the video and find where those words are on the anchor chart, and then you can use those to help you make your writing piece today. All right, so I feel spiders. So I need to write spiders. I feel spiders are, and that's a sight word, scarier. Okay, I'm going to write, I hear an S at the beginning. I hear a C. A. I hear an A. Scare. E. Scarier. Because, I did a little chant earlier on how to spell because. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Because B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Because B-E-C-A-U-S-E. S-E, because, that's how to spell because. It helps me remember how to spell it easily. I feel spiders are scarier because, well, why? Remember, because that's the word that we can use in order to support our opinion, to help explain why we feel that way. So the reason I think spiders are scarier than bees is because they have so many legs and eyes. So I need to write that. Now I need to hit that second target and support my opinion. So I feel spiders are scary because they have, oh, that's another, those are two sight words. They have, oh, I ran out of room. So I'm just going to write along the bottom here. They have so many, many legs, eggs, and eyes. And as a good writer, I know that I need to do something when I am done with my sentence. Can anyone guess what I need to do? I have to write a period. Yep, that shows that the thought is all done. Okay, so let's think about this checklist real quick. Did I do everything? Did I did I start my sentence with a capital? Did I leave finger spaces? We'll look at that real quick. Did I sound out words? Did I use my letter sounds to stretch words out when I didn't know what the word was? And I listened to the beginning and the middle and the end of the word to see what sounds to write down. I added punctuation. We have to check and make sure I did that. And does my picture match my words? All right. I started with a capital. Check. I see finger spaces between my words. Check. I stretched out words when I didn't know how to spell them, and I listened to the different sounds that I heard, and I wrote those down, like when I wrote scarier. I stretched out. Did I use punctuation at the end? There's my period. Yep, I stopped my sentence with that. And does my picture match my words? It really does, because I've got a spider here, and in my sentence, it talks about my spider. So that is now what your job is, writers. It's your turn. I want you to go ahead and grab a piece of paper and grab your pencil and grab your crayons, get all these materials. And I want you to draw a picture first of which of those two bugs do you think is scarier, the spider or the bee? And then hit those two targets. I want you to use opinion words. So I think, I feel, I like, I don't like. Use those words. And then also make sure you support your opinion. So hit your second target by writing why. So I think bees are scarier because they sting. Something like that. So we need those two targets to be hit. I want you to write your opinion and explain why. And then when you're all done, I want you to go ahead and find an adult to take a picture of your writing and send it in to your teacher, because we would love to see what you have been writing at home. All right, writers, it's your turn. Go ahead, go get started. And I want you to make a writing piece about your opinion on, is a spider scarier or is a bee? And we can't wait to see. Bye-bye.